Get in there, my son. What's going on, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little video for you. We've just got off the live talking about the potential for West Ham to put in a bid very soon for Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay. And it's turned out, hopefully, if you believe reports anyway, that they have now submitted a fresh £30 million bid for Harry Maguire. Come on! The slab might be on his way out, my friends. Let's be having you. So Jacob Steinberg from The Guardian is reporting that Manchester United have now received another improved offer from West Ham for Harry Maguire, the human slab, for 30 million big ones. Snap their bloody hand off, guys. Let's get this guy sold out of the football club as soon as possible. Then we can start to move on and maybe go and get somebody else. Jean-Claude Todibo is a suitable replacement, or put the money towards somebody else. So this is obviously big news if it's true, guys. We're hoping that we'll hear some more reports coming soon from, some tier 1 journos and a little bit more from Man United, perhaps soon as well, that we've accepted an offer for Mags. We know that obviously at United he's fallen out of favour with Ten Hag. He's performed again to a very poor standard yesterday. He did get an assist towards the end of the game, fair play to him. But he made a big calamitous error in the start of the game, which is just classic Harry Maguire. The pressure's got to him. He can't handle the pressure at Manchester United. He's like origami here. He folds under the pressure at United these days, and he's melting. And I think he's never able to be recoverable at United anymore. He can't recover his career. It's game over for Harry Maguire. Time to move on. We've heard quotes and comments from Gareth Southgate recently that he can't guarantee Harry Maguire a place in the starting 11 for his England team unless he's playing regularly, essentially. So I think it's on the agenda that Harry Maguire will be looking to move on. We know that Ten Hag stripped him of the captaincy earlier on during the summer, and that's obviously going to have an impact on his situation also and his desire to stay at Manchester United. There is some big stumbling blocks, of course, that could potentially cause issues at United. For instance, Harry Maguire is on a couple of £100,000 a week, so for us to expect to get him off of our books, it's difficult, but we're understanding obviously at this moment that West Ham United are prepared to pay somewhere in that region for Harry Maguire in terms of his wages weekly. They've put a bid in for £30 million now. Surely they wouldn't be bothering to do that if they didn't at least have an idea of what they have to expect to pay Maguire to come to them. So yeah, they should be able to give Maguire a similar amount of money. Let's hope that Maguire's prepared to go. There is the possibility that Harry Maguire might just decide to stay at Manchester United because he's a big slap and try and be the new Phil Jones and take the money and just sit around and do nothing. But I don't think he's that way inclined, to be fair. I think he is a player that wants to get out there and play. He wants to play regularly. He's a leader of men, is our Harry. Let's be honest, guys. He's an absolute baller, this guy. He's not going to be happy sat around. No. He wants to play regular football, and also it will guarantee him, or more or less guarantee him with the current situation with Gareth Southgate and England, more or less guarantee him that starting place in the England team for the European Championships, which I think does mean a lot to Harry Maguire. And he is always putting in good performances for England as well. That's never really been in doubt. In terms of why Moyes and West Ham actually want Harry Maguire, that's a good question, because to me, he looks like an absolute gash merchant, lads and lasses. But as I've said many times before whilst talking about Harry Maguire, these sorts of players, they will fit the right team. He doesn't fit Manchester United, especially under Ten Hag, because we're trying to play with an attacking style. We're the team that should be dominant most of the time whenever we're up against mid-table or lesser opposition in the league. And when we're dominant, we're camped out in the opposition half. Harry Maguire sits on the halfway line when we've got the ball deep in the opposition's half. And he causes issues because he's so damn slow. It's like we've got a snail playing centre-half for us. And so when the ball comes over the top, through ball in behind, etc., he can't get back there. He's positionally an absolute melter. And you saw him yesterday, making a big error, just passing the ball to the opposition. Technically not good enough for what Manchester United are trying to do now, and hasn't been since we've had him, to be fair. Not the right fit for United. Not the right fit in terms of his stature, his confidence, dealing with the pressure, and certainly not the right fit stylistically for Manchester United either. Stylistically, he's a much better fit for West Ham. West Ham will have less pressure as well. They're not expected to challenge for things. They're not expected to go out there every single week and win. So, ergo, Harry Maguire will have a lot less pressure on his shoulders there and will probably flourish. Maguire's going to have a good career still as a top-level professional. When I say top-level, I don't mean the top level. I mean, you know, mid-table mediocrity in the Premier League. But the Premier League is the best league in the world. And West Ham are a good club. Let's be fair, they are a good club. They just won a European trophy, albeit the Mickey Mouse Conference League guff. But that's a good fit for Harry Maguire. You know, he's perfect for that sort of level of football club, West Ham. He is a mid-table melter at best. United paid 80 million for that guy just over 4 years ago now. Still the most expensive defender in the world, which is unbelievable. £30 million, snap their hand off. Goodness me, I will escort David Moyes to the cinema and pay for a nice seafood dinner just to make things, you know, go through on this potential transfer for Harry Maguire. The guy must be sold as soon as possible. No more lingering, no more stinking up the gaff at Manchester United. Let's make the sale. If I hear that we've rejected this offer for Harry Maguire, I'm going to lose my shit, guys. We can't possibly reject the offer for Harry Maguire. £30 million is what they supposedly put in another bid for. If that's true, goodness me, snap their hand off. Take that cheque to the bank as soon as possible under armed security and guard. And get that banked. Get it banked before it bounces, guys, because, crikey, we're not going to get a better offer than that, I don't think. If United reject this, we're mental. I understand rejecting the initial offer of £20 million the other day. I'd have accepted that, to be fair, because you always should be trying to renegotiate and getting more money. Of course, you've got to have a little bit of a negotiation game. You've got to try, at the very least, to get what you can for Harry Maguire in this instance. And maybe there's still possibility for them being interested in Scott McTominay as well. So this could be the first part of a double negotiation, essentially. Obviously, two separate deals. But we want to have a good relationship with West Ham in case they do want to come and take that melter shotty McShotbag McTominay off our hands as well. So, you know, let's not ask for too much. Let's not be greedy. Get your thoughts in below in the live, or not live comment section, I should say, about whether or not we should accept this deal for Harry Maguire and how much you think he's worth. But if this is true, the reports from The Guardian suggesting that Manchester United have now received another bid, or that West Ham have made a bid to United for £30 million, if this is true, we can't ask for any more than that. We must sell this man right now. That way we can invest that money that we receive into different players. We can go and get Sofian Amrabat at this football club and improve our midfield. Or we can go and get another centre-back. You know, we may well need to do that, to be fair, if we're losing Harry Maguire. Go and get Jean-Claire Todibo, for instance, who's a good young prospect who is probably already better than Mags, to be fair. Some players just fit clubs and others don't. And he's not ever been the right fit for Manchester United. He's always struggled to live up to it. He was the right fit for Leicester City, but he's not the right fit for Manchester United, my friends. Get in there, my son. Accept the offer. We'll keep you posted on this channel, as always, as to what happens in regards to the Harry Maguire transfer, potentially here to West Ham. So keep yourself locked on the channel. Make sure you smash a like on this video. Give us a thumbs up. You know it makes sense. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Get your thoughts in down below about Harry Maguire and whether or not we should accept... whether or not we should accept this offer of £30 million for Maguire. Of course we should bloody accept it, guys. It's a no-brainer. David Moyes is mental. He's literally assembling the Renford rejects over there at West Ham, it seems. Come and get Martial, come and get McTominay, and let's have a bloody party, everyone. See you later on, Mags. Let's get it done. That's it from me, guys, but I thought I'd let you know the breaking news that there is reportedly, anyway, a new £30 million offer on the table from West Ham for Harry Maguire. Let's be having you. Come on, United. Let's get this guy sold, move on with the rest of our lives, and reinvest that and make this team great again. Thanks for tuning in, guys. That's it from me. Have a bloody good one, and I'll catch you soon with the latest updates. Peace.